Small YouTubers gather here. Small YouTubers unite. Let's grow together. Support me and I'll support you. New YouTuber here. Let's connect. Sub for sub, anyone? To be clear, I'm not asking you to do any of those things. Ever since my channel started doing well, I've been getting more and more of these types of comments. And at first, I wasn't sure what it was all about. Am I recording? Yes. At first, I didn't know what it was all about. And, you know, I would reply. I can't remember what I would say. I wasn't sure what to say. It's not like somebody was asking me a question, so there was nothing for me to answer. I would thank them for watching, probably. But then I started seeing more and more of these, and what really tipped me off is when I started seeing replies to those comments that were very similar. Something like done and waiting. That was the one that really is like, done what? What have you done? So I did some digging, tried to figure out what this was all about. And what I've learned, I've got some advice for both people leaving those types of comments and for people who are running channels that see those types of comments. Okay, so first of all, for creators, what's going on is it's almost like it's code for sub. Okay, and if you don't know what that is, sub is a practice in which you offer to subscribe to somebody's channel in exchange for them subscribing to you. Okay, it's not smart. It's not a good idea. And for a couple of reasons, and I want to speak directly to the people who are leaving these types of comments too. I get where you're coming from, and I think you might have been misled somewhere, and I'm going to get to that, how you can best help yourself. But the bottom line is, YouTube does not condone this activity. They do not like it. It's against their policies. Right, and it results in fake engagement is what it really is. Okay, so here's what's going on. If you subscribe to a channel in the hopes that they will subscribe back to you, in the hopes that you will grow your channel. I mean, that's the reason why people do this. They want to grow their channel, so they're looking to get more subscribers, right? If you get up to 1,000 subscribers, if you have the watch hours, you could get monetized, right? And make money. So that's the driving force. But the thing is, when you sub for sub like that, and all these other terms that I listed off at the beginning of this video is basically just code for sub. People, I think, are thinking that the term sub for sub, since it's not allowed by YouTube, let's do something a little bit different. We'll say it in a different way so that maybe YouTube won't be able to pick it up. Well, I've got news for you. They know, they're on to you. But anyways, the thing is, if you get subscribers that way, they aren't the subscribers that you want. Okay, they're not, I mean, they're real, but it's basically fake engagement. All right, they're not the type of person who's going to watch your videos when you come out with a video. All right, so in that respect, it's pointless. They're useless. Yes, one of those subscribers is, you know, get you one subscriber closer to, you know, potentially getting monetized. But let's just play that out for a second. Let's say you do this and it's successful and you get 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 even. Okay. Well, I was going to say let's say you get monetized, but let's just look at that for a second. How hard is it to get monetized that way? Do you think that your watch hours are going to follow you up to getting monetized? So you don't just need 1,000 subscribers. You need 4,000 watch hours. And that can be hard to get, especially if the types of subscribers you're getting, they're just subscribing to you as a favor. All right? And that's because when you come out with a new video, YouTube tests it on your subscribers first, all right, to see how they react to it. So they're going to put your video, your new video that you just made, they're going to put that in front of your subscribers to see how well it does. They're going to measure the click-through rate. Are they clicking on your thumbnail? Are people clicking on your thumbnail? Your subscribers mainly first. And then if they do, how much of your video are they watching? Are they watching all of it? I suspect that most subscribers you get that way are not watching your videos. And in fact, they're not even clicking on your thumbnails. So what happens is your click-through rate tanks, your watch hours tank, like your average view duration, okay? The retention, you're not able to retain viewers because they're just not, they didn't subscribe to you for the right reasons. And through no fault of their own. I mean, can you really expect a complete, no. The fact that they're a stranger doesn't matter. Can you expect a random person who may not be interested in the videos you're making to watch all of your videos? No way. No way. It's just not going to happen. If it does, it's not going to happen every time. You might get lucky. One person out of 1,000 might watch your video, but most of them are not going to. That's, their interests are elsewhere. They're trying to grow their own channels, and they're probably spending their time trying to get sub for sub activity, which is misguided. So that's what happens. You end up with a bunch of empty subscribers. You can look at it that way. You've got the subscribers, but they're empty. They're not watching your videos, and therefore YouTube is getting bad signals. Even if you put out a good video that your real subscribers might be interested in watching, because you have so many subscribers that are empty. That's dragging all of your stats down, and because of that, I mean, YouTube looks at that when they decide how far to push out your videos. Or, I mean, they really don't push them out. It's how many impressions they're gonna give to your new video. And so if your numbers are all way down, they're not going to give you impressions, okay? And your video will die. That is the danger. That's why you don't want to get subscribers that way. You want to get subscribers who actually want to watch your content. And how do you do that? You make good content and you make it for a specific type of person in mind. A specific, not type, but a specific person that's interested in what you have to say. And that's why it kind of becomes important to kind of stay within a niche, right? Like to make all of your videos on a similar topic. Like all of your videos are basically not about the same thing, but within the same area, okay? You pick a niche and you kind of stay in your lane. That is the way to grow a channel, okay? So, but yeah, what's happening, I'm seeing a lot of these comments, and now from a creator's perspective, if you see these comments on your channel, you may think, oh, well, that's interesting. Not much of a comment, but I'll give it a heart and I'll, leave it alone, give it a like maybe. And that's fine. But just know that it's also empty engagement, right? It's not like an engaging question or a heartfelt thank you for, your content. It's not really something you can respond to. So it's not really facilitating a conversation. It's not getting the ball rolling in the comment section. And YouTube notices that. And don't kid yourself, both of you now, creators and commenters, YouTube is on to you with these hidden ways to try to mask sub for sub. Like new YouTubers gather here, new creators unite, all those types of comments. They're not going to help. They're not going to help your channel grow if you leave those comments on your in your comment section. So what I do is I delete them. At first I didn't, because I didn't know. I thought, oh, this is great, I'm getting comments, and I'll just heart them. And then then I'll see other people's replies to them, and I'm thinking, like, what's going on here? And then the odd time I actually got a reply back, like done and waiting, or like they're waiting for me to subscribe to them. No, no, that's not going to help you, and it's not going to help me, right? Because if you're making videos on something I have no interest in, I'm not going to watch the video, even if it is a thumbnail that pops up in my suggested or my browse. It's just not something I'm interested in. So nothing against your content. Your content might be great for the people who are interested in your content, but not for a random person who's just going to subscribe to you. So yeah, I guess my suggestion for creators is, you don't have to delete the comments, but don't spend much time on them. I now delete them, right? I like to keep my comments relevant to what my video is about. And that usually means deleting those types of comments. It doesn't help with the engagement. It doesn't help. See, that's the thing too. When people are leaving comments like this, they're thinking, well, you know, engagement is good. Like, you should like these comments, and subscribers are good. Their focus is misguided. So even if it worked, okay, and you got subscribers up, and even if YouTube did place more value on that, and it didn't hurt your future videos, what am I trying to say? This happens. This happens when you get old. No, I mean, basically, it's your focus is misguided. Your focus should be on making content for your viewers, all right? Making new videos. I can only imagine how much time these creators or these commenters, commenters, how much time they're spending on this activity in trying to boost their subscriber count, okay? And I can almost guarantee that even if they reach that 1,000 subscriber mark, their watch hours are not going to be anywhere close to what they need them to be, because their videos aren't getting pushed out, because most of their subscribers aren't interested in their videos. So YouTube is just, you know, your videos are just dying. And that's taking your focus away from what you need to be focused on, and that's making better videos for your audience. Okay, if you just do that, you know, I know where you're coming from. I completely understand how frustrating it is to want to grow a channel and it's just not happening, and you think you're trying everything you need to be trying. You're doing all this work to try to build your subscriber count, and yet, you know, the success is not happening. Because at the end of the day, what are you looking for? You're looking to grow your channel. You're looking to grow your channel so that hopefully you can start making money from it, right? That's what a lot of people are trying to do. But I'm telling you, even if you get there with subscribers, and your watch hours likely won't follow suit. But okay, let's just say they do. Let's just say eventually, I mean, you do this so much that your subscriber count is, I don't know, 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. Maybe you got 10,000 subscribers that way. Or worse yet, maybe you got 10,000 subscribers because you paid for a promotion. Okay, that's not good either, and I've made another video about that. But let's just say you get monetized. Now what? So now you make another video that most of your subscribers are not interested in, so it's not going to get very much watch time, probably not going to get clicked very much. You're not going to make any money. You might make, I don't even know, like you might make nothing. You're monetized. You don't get a payout until you've earned at least $100. That could take many months, or it might not ever happen, even though you're technically monetized. Okay, so that could be frustrating. And then what? Like, how do you fix this? If you've done this and you notice that, oh, I didn't know, and now I'm not growing, how do I fix my channel? That's a tough one. I guess it's going to depend on some ratios, like what percentage of your subscribers do you think you got that way, either from the sub for sub activity or even paid promotions, right? What percentage of subscribers do you think you got that from that? If that percentage is really high, then it could take a long time for you to dig yourself out of that hole. And it might even be, you might even be better off by just kind of leaving that channel and starting a new one. Even if that channel, and then you might think, well, I've got 1,500 subscribers on this channel. I don't want to just abandon it. No, you don't. You don't have 50. Technically, maybe, yeah, you've got 1,500 subscribers. And yeah, maybe you even got monetized. But it's not going to make you any money. And it could take years. Because what has to happen is you need all of those subscribers to unsubscribe from you, and then you need to start getting new people subscribing to you, the right people who want to watch your content. And oh, by the way, if you spend all your time on trying to get subscribers this way, you haven't been spending your time on making videos and trying to get better at making videos and trying to get better at making videos that your subscribers or your targeted audience want to actually watch, right? If you're spending your time on those things, then you'll get better at making videos. More and more people will start to watch your videos and watch more of your videos, like longer. And that is what YouTube rewards with more impressions, which comes with more which results in more viewers and more watch time, which, you know, it'll snowball. The snowball effect will start, and not only will you grow, you won't grow linearly. Can't say that. You won't grow linearly. You'll grow exponentially. Okay, when growth happens, it happens exponentially. Like, it's not, oh, now I'm getting 50 new subscribers a month. That's great, and that is great, but it's not 50 per month forever. It's 50, 50, 50, 60, 70, 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, 50,000 subscribers a month, right? Like, it's just, as long as you keep working at it and trying to get better at making your videos, and don't focus on going out and trying to bring subscribers in, or trying to put your videos out in front of friends and family and other people. Just let YouTube do its thing. It'll figure out who you're trying to reach. And you're figuring out how to make better and better videos. Those two things combined, work together to grow your channel. So that's how it works. I made some notes. I don't know if I covered everything here. Commenters, you're not helping, you are hurting yourself. That's the truth. You're hurting yourself by engaging in that type of activity. So the main reason I made this video is to let people know, because there's a lot of creators out there, I think, that don't understand this. And when they first see those types of comments, they might be a little perplexed. So this is what I've learned, okay? I started getting these types of comments around a year ago when my channel started taking off. And I didn't know what it was all about. And it took me a little while, and I figured it out. And I've been doing research on it since. And it's just not a good idea. What else do I have written down? Creators, these comments don't help. Engagement, good, but not the best. It's not the best way to get engagement is good, but engagement isn't the number one thing that grows your channel. Click-through rate, you want your click-through rate to be higher, right? So work on your thumbnails and your titles. That'll boost your click-through rate. And you want people to watch your videos for a long time. So that's average view duration. You want to retain, or retention, right? You want to retain viewers. You want to keep viewers watching your videos until the end, like a good portion of them. Those are the things that are important, but what's most important is the value you're providing in your videos. Okay? Instead of focusing on retention, in a roundabout way you do focus on retention, but really what it comes down to is the way to keep people watching your videos is to provide good content that they want to keep watching. So you've got to provide value. No trickery. Trickery doesn't work anymore. Like, don't trick people into trying to watch all of your video. Like, stay till the end and I'll give you the best tip there is. You don't want to miss that one, right? I kind of laugh when I see those now. I mean, it worked before. I don't think it does anymore, right? Give your best tip first, right out of the gate. Don't even introduce yourself at the beginning of the video. Just start providing value right away. People don't click on your thumbnail or your title to find out what your name is and what your goals are with your channel. So don't even talk about that stuff. You can talk about it at the end. I think I'm just about at the end of this video. So hello, my name is Rob. If this is your first time here, welcome. It's nice to meet you. And if you're returning, then welcome back. I appreciate the support. So there, you can do something like that towards the end of your video. Easy, buddy. Okay, there's a seagull. I don't know if you can see him, but I don't like them flying directly overhead, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think that's all I had to say. I appreciate you watching. I hope you find this helpful. Spread this around. Like if you have some creator friends, that's something. So one more thing I wanted to say. I'm all for community building and making friends in the comments section, in the live chat of live streams, right? I go live every Tuesday, and there's now hundreds of people that go in there, and I can't get to all the questions, so a lot of people end up chatting amongst themselves. They get to know each other, and that's awesome. And a lot of them will even subscribe to one another's channels. Now, here's where you have to be a little bit careful. Again, subscribing to somebody's channel doesn't necessarily help them in terms of support. Like, if you're genuinely interested in what they're doing, then absolutely go for it. And quite honestly, like, if you have, let's say you have 500 subscribers, if you meet 3 or 4 people in somebody's live chat and you decide you wanted to subscribe to them and they decide to subscribe to you, right? 3 or 4 subscribers like that, even if they don't watch all of your videos, is okay, because we're talking ratios here. That's 3 or 4 people out of 500, 1,000 subscribers, whatever you have. Okay, so it's not going to skew any numbers in a meaningful way. But just know that, like, I wouldn't go through a chat and just, you know, randomly subscribe to everybody and expect them to do it back to you, and then expect that to help you, because it probably won't. But that said, I love the community building. I love it. It's great. I've subscribed to a lot of people who are in my live chats and in my comments, just because I'm getting to know people. And that's a great thing about YouTube. You do get to know people. And it's great for that, for community building. And I don't know, I just find it's all rewarding. But, you know, I'm not going to subscribe to everybody who shows up in my live chat or in my comments, because that's not going to help me. It's not going to help you either. So, you know, just kind of keep that top of mind when you are interacting with other people out there in YouTube land. Okay? Now I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.